Hello everyone, it's me Darshan and welcome back to another video on the game Marvel Contest of Champions. And as you might have seen in the video title, I did not finish the 100% of Act 2 yet because I had some stuff to do and I was kind of busy, so I didn't play this game much. I didn't play it all much. So this will be like I finished more than 50% of Act 2 and I just wanted to share the progress because obviously if I had to do the 100% video, then one, I have to spend more time, and two, the video is going to be longer because I have to show you every boss battles in this video. So instead, I'm just go through what happened in this video. So the few things I noticed is that at the half of Act 2, you're actually not just getting two paths you can follow to the boss. Actually, it becomes three, and I think in future acts is going to become four, and I think there's a teleportation kind of thing that comes out later. So it's going to be difficult to do 100% of for future videos. Maybe till Act 3, I can do 100% videos, and then it's just going to be like finishing the act and then moving on to the next 100% after act 3 is going to be a bit difficult than most would expect, but I'll still try my best. With the time that I have, I'll try to bring you guys the 100% of those videos too. And another thing I wanted to share is that we are still at 0 4-star champions, but there is one thing that happened that might change that in the future. Actually, I'm actually waiting to finish Act 2 before I get my 4 stars. But in fact, I do have something that's going to give us a 4-star champion. You know what? Just watch along and I'll explain to you later. So, you know, this video is mostly going to be just you guys watching me use two different characters to beat the same boss battle again and again. So I wouldn't say go ahead and skip, but I really want you guys to watch the whole video, but it's your choice if you want to skip along and just see what I got in the later times. It's up to you guys, but you know what? Have a good time, enjoy the moment right now. And is there something else I wanted to say? Yeah, I feel like I had something like in my mind for the whole time and I wanted to speak it, but right now when I turn on the recording, it all just goes blank. I know it's just silly. And what, guys? Just watch along, and I'll be back in a few minutes. So uh, I'll just talk for a few more seconds, and then we can go for the small break from my voice. You know what? Yeah. So obviously, I got the crystals from doing the 100% of the first chapter of the second act. It's all just becoming so confusing for me saying those things again and again, but you know what? Yes. So actually, I would have been really happy if I had gotten this 3-star character normally, but since I already have a ton of characters, this just doesn't feel that much rewarding anymore. You know what? Like, I already have a ton of 3 stars at the start of Act 2. Before even I started Act 2, I had like a whole roster of 3 stars. So, getting a 3-star right now does not feel, rewarding to me. It's just like, yeah, it's just another 3-star for me right now. And another thing happened, so you know what, I'll start talking about that right now, so when it comes along it'll be easier for you guys to understand. So here's the thing, guys. So there's like special timed events that happen within the game, so where you can get rewards. So there's thing with an event tower. So basically it's like 10 battles and you can't use the same champion again. You have to choose like at 10 different 1v1s, and you can't choose the same champion again. Once you finish a battle, then that champion is out of the whole tower. So basically I had to do like 10 battles, right? And the thing is, it would have been really difficult if I didn't have my ton of 3 stars. It would have been so much difficult because it had like a rule that said that I have to beat the event in like 1 minute. I have to beat every champion in 1 minute, and a few of those champions were like really hard. I can't even beat them with 3 stars. I had to level up my few of my 3 stars to like level 10 to just so I can have an even battle with them. because they were like, I mean, my opponents were 2 stars, but their base power was higher than no, their battle power was higher than the base 3-star power point. So it was a bit hard. I think I'm still doing those battles right. Yeah, I'm doing the regular battles right now, so it doesn't matter. So that's the thing. For if I played the game like when I started it and I had the same event come up, I could have not beaten it because I wouldn't have so much 3-star champions in my arsenal to go ahead and battle those guys. I would have needed like uh, the maximum rank of my 2 stars to finish that, but since I had all those 3 stars, I just put them up against those guys, and it was, I wouldn't say it was easy because those guys where they had awakened abilities and they were also leveled up, but it was a close battle, you could say. Yeah, so those were like a bit of a hard challenge for me, but the most frustrating thing on that whole event, I would say, is was a battle against Carnage. Like, that guy was the slickest guy, and it was almost like he knew what he was doing. He was blocking and dodging, like no one could say. His thought process was like, yeah, I know this guy has to beat me in 1 minute, and I'm not going to I'm not going to let him win in 1 minute. I'm just going to stall this whole battle so it goes over 1 minute and that guy loses. I mean, like, that was exactly like his thought process for the whole game. That's literally how it felt. But you know what? I replayed the same match for like more than 10 times. Literally, I had to play it like more than 10 times again and again. Improvising bit by bit on that segment, and finally, I won him. I won against him. Sorry. So this is the event which I was talking about. So you can see all those 10 battles that I did, and obviously I had to use all my 3 stars to win against those guys. Who did I use against Carnage to win? Okay, I don't even remember Carnage's profile photo at this moment, so just leave it. This is the final battle of that event. I used my most powerful being Odin against Venom. So as you can see below the pause button thing or the menu button thing, you can see there's a timer running. That's like the most frustrating thing. You guys could say that this battle looks like it's easy, how could we lose points, but this guy, I ranked him up. I mean, Odin, I'm talking about Odin. I ranked this guy up, like, I used a lot of resources on this guy to level him up, and this guy took so much time to beat Venom. Just imagine what the lower guys had to survive. It was almost like every battle went to like me having less than 50% of my health, and those guys having a bit more than that, or most times it was just like I was just about to lose. I lost a lot of times, not almost, I lost a lot of times, but the reward is 10 4-star hero crystals. Like, as I was saying, guys, this game made its starting phases like so much easier. This event would have been literally a nightmare for me if I started this game like 4 or 5 years ago. But now they gave me the 10 premium crystals, they gave me the 5 3-star crystals, and then 1 3-star Nexus crystal, and all that. They like gave me an arsenal for this event. Literally, that's how it feels like. They gave everything I needed for this battle, so I got all the 3 stars. Now I finished this event. Now I have like 10 4 stars waiting to be opened. So it's like crazy, and I was thinking of opening them in this video, but then I was like, oh, I'm still in Act 2. Why would I need to open all these guys? So once I finish 100% of Act 2, then that's going to be my next work. I'm going to be opening all those 10 first stars, making a video on that, because obviously I am making a gameplay series on this game, so obviously I want to make a 10-star hero crystal opening as a video. That's just like the most obvious thing. So what else is that we talked about at this moment? So just saying, this game starting is like it's easy for me right now, so I'm having a bit of a fun. And oh yeah, I literally forgot this thing. if you guys are wondering like how is this guy not getting bored of doing the same chapter over and over again with having to go through two different paths and in at the ending stages three different paths, how is this guy not getting bored of this thing? So here's the thing guys, for the first time I play the game normally and I finish every battles. For the second time I just turn on the auto battle mode, and once I click on the path I want to take, it just goes around battling one by one. So I literally don't have to do anything. I just have to sit there and I wait until it goes to the boss battle, and I do the boss battle myself because I obviously want to make a video on it and I don't want any AI to be doing the boss battle for me. So I take over at the boss battle stage and I do the battles myself at that point. And about the heroes, I'm just choosing the same heroes again because I didn't get much powerful guys anyway, so these guys were just fine. I mean, I ranked them up and I leveled them up, so yeah, pretty much a lot of resources were on the line for these guys. So I just thought, okay, let these guys just do the active fights, and if I need a bit more help, then I can open other crystals. I'm not opening the 4-star crystal satellite when it's active, so that's still for a later video. So like the PHCs and other crystals, the daily crystals and stuff. I'll be opening those things and trying to level up these guys for finishing the act 2. That is, if I need the help. But as things are going right now, I really don't think that act 2 is going to be much of a trouble. I'll be winning that easily, especially because I leveled up Silk like crazy, so she's the strongest character I have at the moment. And I'm pretty sure I'll be beating those guys, no problem. Okay, I really don't have like anything else to say at this time, so I'm just going to give the outro right now, and you guys can watch the remaining battles. Okay, so I really thank you guys for watching this video, guys. It like means a lot to me. Oh yeah, look at this, guys. This is the Silk battle. I really, she's like a super good character. I don't know if I'm saying this because she looks pretty, or if I leveled her up too much, or that my playstyle changes with the ability she has, or just because she feels powerful. I don't know. Maybe I just leveled up a lot. That makes a lot of sense. But I would say that she is the most powerful character I have right now. But then Odin feels a lot good too, especially his heavy attack. Once I load that up and give the enemies a strike, that literally does a lot of damage actually. The other characters, the heavy attack doesn't do a lot, but for Odin it really does. Ah, and look at that, I just kept on yapping on about yapping on or about Silk and Odin, and now we are about to be entering the last phase of the video. I obviously won this battle because it's Silk obviously, but I did take a lot of damage, especially no, not especially. I just took a lot of damage because I wanted to see what her second stage of special ability will be. So this is the first time ever that I'm using Silk's second stage ability, to be honest. I have never seen it before, and this was the first time I'm seeing it. And with this I finished the fourth chapter of the fourth battle in the first chapter of Act 2. I think that's how it goes. And at the end of this battle I got a tier 1 alpha catalyst, which I don't have a use for yet, but in the future it will be useful. And with that guys, it's time to end the video, and so like the video and subscribe for more videos. Obviously this is like the most obvious thing, and stay wait for the 4-star crystal opening thing. I'll be doing that along with the second act finishing video. Those two, no, I'm going to do the act 2 finishing video separately, and I'll do the 4-star opening crystals video separately. So those are the next two videos I have already planned. So if you guys have any other ideas, feel free to share those, and until the next video, this is me Darshan signing off. Bye guys. And also I changed the channel name from Darshan to Darshan, also known as Shin, so call me whichever, Darshan or Shin. So bye bye.